Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a video on powder foundations, and it's funny, I didn't really realize how many I had that qualified as that until I pulled them out and kind of sat down to look at them. I don't have much makeup, jewelry, anything on today because I'm cleaning and getting some stuff done, so and running some errands. So just wanted to mention you're not going to see a whole lot in my down bar or just on me in general right now. So I'm going to start with the first one that everyone knows, everyone's heard of, and it's Bare Minerals Original. Now I have this in medium, and I also have medium beige, so I have two of them in the original. And I will say this, is I kind of have a love-hate with this. Some days I love it, some days I hate it. Originally, I thought, back in the day when I first tried the original one, I thought it broke me out. Now that I'm kind of doing more tests, figuring more things out, it was my skincare that was breaking me out. It was not this product. So just as a thought, there is something in this called, I can't even say the word, like blasphemous oxide or something like that, that a lot of people do have a reaction to. However, I like the container. I like now that this actually, let me see which way it goes. There we go. It spins. Sorry, my phone's going off. It spins to open and close. The old ones were just open, and it was just kind of like it would pile up in the top. So I do like that. I tend to shake out a little bit into the cap, and I tend to, I'll show you a couple of the brushes that I tend to use for my mineral makeup. I used to use this one, and it's a Coastal Scents, and I think it's called an Italian Badger brush. It's fairly flat, it's dense, it's thick. You can see kind of where the foundation over time has kind of stained it a little bit. But lately, the one I use all the time that I love is the Sigma, and it's from the Fav MAC line, Round Top Kabuki F82. It is awesome. It's so dense. Like, it hardly moves. Like, it just is amazing for like buffing in. This thing is awesome. I absolutely love this. I always loved my Sigma F80. I always loved that one. But you can see the difference. This one's more flat top. This is more rounded. This one isn't. This one is still dense, but not quite as dense as this one. This one I prefer for liquid foundation, and it's dirty right now. I prefer this one for liquid foundation and this one for minerals. But if you want a lighter application of minerals, this one would work pretty much the same as this one. So just a thought as far as brushes on mineral foundations and powder foundations, because all powder foundations are not minerals. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here that are not minerals. So just as a thought, but I really like this product. I use the original. I have two. I have original and I have matte. Now matte is fairly similar. You have same color ranges, things like that. Same open container. This is a medium beige. You can tell the difference between these. The only difference being is that I like the matte personally for times when it's summertime, when your skin is oilier with combination skin, my T-zone through here. If I'm just having a day where my skin is really oily, I'll use one on my T-zone and the other on my cheeks and my chin. So the original I tend to use more in the winter time, and the matte I tend to use more in the summertime. I have heard that the matte does not have that same, what's that called? Blasphemous oxide or whatever that's called in it. I do not know for sure. Definitely research that online if you have some sort of reaction to that ahead of time. Another one that I personally love, it doesn't have a very good color selection, but I personally love it, and it's the Origins MultiGrain Makeup 03 Medium. Now, the thing that I kind of don't like about it is the whole entire thing is open. However, with this one, it's kind of funny. It doesn't fall through for some reason. I don't know why. You have to shake it and tap it quite well, like tap it upside down on something beforehand, because it really doesn't come through very easily. So, and a lot of people did mention that was a problem with this. This, okay, sorry. Original is like a satin finish. Matte is obviously a matte finish. The Origins is somewhere in between those, and it does control oil. I wouldn't say as well as the matte, but it definitely does control oil very well, better than the original. So this is kind of an in-between of those two, depending on your skin tone. It's quick and easy. I also like to use this as a setting powder over liquid foundation with a fluffier brush. You know, any type of, what is this? This is a Sigma F20. Just any type of powder brush to just lightly dust it over my face. So I do like this one a lot. I'm going to stay on minerals for a little bit, and then I'll kind of go over to some others. The next one I'm going to mention is the Laura Mercier Mineral Powder SPF of 15. I have this in Classic Beige, but I think it's too dark for me. I like this, very similar to the Bare Minerals one. This actually has a turn and half the container opens up, whereas Bare Minerals just has a little area. I think this is a little bit too dark for me. I'm still doing some tests and playing with it, but it is a newer product. I like the finish of this. Again, this to me is a satin finish. I do use this a lot of times as well to set a foundation, but I really just like the feel of this. It's just so finely milled and it's so thin, and it just has a really nice feel to it. But I have used it alone just as a mineral as well, and it is very nice. I just have a concern that it might be a little bit too dark for me. I can't tell yet if it oxidizes on me. I'm still trying it with different primers, if it's just oxidizing and turning a little bit kind of like orangey, or if it's actually the product that's too dark for me. So that being said, the next one, I'm going to go to that one last. The next one is the Arbonne Natural Radiance Mineral Powder Foundation with SPF of 15. I have this in the color medium. I like their container. Their containers are beautiful. And it actually, this is interesting. It has a plastic container, like top, that I actually put back in every time so that the powder doesn't come out. The one thing with this product, for me, I can use it, but I have to use it very, very sparingly. It has a high sheen to it. It has a lot of just, it's not shimmer, it's not glitter, it's just a sheen to it. So I have to be very careful with this. I do use it quite frequently. I do not ever use it on my T-zone. I can't. I look like an oil slick if I do. So this product works, that would be great for like dry skin, or if you just have normal skin. If you have combination skin, I just wouldn't suggest using this in your T-zone, but I love the finish of this. I love it for a highlighter too, just from my cheekbones down. It just gives a beautiful, just like glow to your skin is the only way I can explain it. It's a beautiful product, but definitely not for the oily skinned people. I'm going to go to this one next. Okay, next one, it's still a mineral foundation. It's Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder. It comes in a compact. This is Soft Beige 50. Way too dark for me. Way too dark for me. I don't know. I did not like this product. This is one that I didn't like. I didn't use the puff. The puff's never been used. The puff is underneath with a mirror. Product is in the top, and it is in a compact versus the loose powders. The other ones that I all mentioned were loose powders. This product for me personally, and I use it in the summertime, kind of got cakey. And I don't know if it's just the formula. I didn't like the skin clearing liquid foundation either. It got cakey on me, but this one just did not work. What does this say on top of it? One puff, two coverage levels. Oh, I guess if you use a powder brush or a, you know, kabuki style brush, you can get heavier, I mean lighter finish, and then if you use a sponge, obviously you get a heavier finish. I don't think I would ever apply this with the sponge. I've only used it with powder brushes. I think it would be really thick and heavy if you tried to use this with the sponge. So this product didn't work for me. So actually this is going to be a giveaway item. This is a product that is much better for an oily skin or if you have acne. It does have some sort of skin clearing medication in the product as well, supposedly. It has almost a medicinal scent to it, but this product did not work for me. So if you'd like to try this product, put a comment below letting me know why you would like to try it and why you think it would work for you. And a week from whenever this video posts, I will choose a winner. I'll send them a message. As always, the rules for my giveaways are on my homepage, so if you're wondering something, check that out. All my rules are there of how to enter, how many times you can enter, etc. So that is the giveaway item. And then the next three are also compact powder foundations. And they kind of vary, but I like that they're not loose powders because I can just grab them and go. One of my favorites that I've always liked, and it kind of has had mixed results, people either love it or hate it, is the Laura Geller. It's called Balance and Brighten Makeup. I'm not sure if there's, I don't think theirs are minerals, but they are baked. Well, they might be minerals. I don't know. If you know if these are minerals, let me know. It doesn't say any mineral anywhere on here. I I'm not even sure which color this one is. It doesn't say. But this is the product. It has veining. It almost looks like an MSF. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer for you to see. It almost looks like an MSF, but there is no shimmer to it. It is completely matte, and it gives phenomenal, phenomenal coverage. Like, it is great. The finish is nice. It just buffs into the skin great. It's a really nice product. I definitely like it. I wear it on its own, or I use it as a finishing powder, as I do with most of these. The next one I'm going to mention is from Pandora's box. And it is, what's the name of this? Whoa, let me see what it says. Pandora's Perfect Powder is what it's called, and I have the number 4. And these are magnetic little boxes, cases that they go in, and you actually just put the product in there. And it closes, and it's cute packaging. This powder is a really, really nice, dense powder. It has good coverage to it. I would never use this personally with a kabuki style brush. I would only use this with a fluffy brush because it is very, very pigmented, but it controls oil very well, and it works really great for just giving you that nice, soft finish. And again, like, you can see how much this picks up right away. Like, look at this. Like, that's just me tapping it in there once, like, and that's how much product. I tap it off. It does have a lot of fallout. You can see it all coming up, but look how much is on there. And then just lightly dust it over your oily areas. And it just works phenomenal. I really like this product. I don't like that there is a lot of fallout to it, is my only problem with it. But overall, it's a great product. It definitely helps control oil. It is a matte finish, that product. The Laura Geller is a matte, it's in between the two because it doesn't have a sheen to it, but it doesn't leave you completely matte and flat looking. This leaves you flat looking, this leaves you flat looking. You have to highlight and contour to bring the planes of your face back. And the last one is MAC Studio Fix Powder. I have this in N5. Yeah, N5. And it's funny, this is probably one of the first MAC products I ever owned back in the day. I had gone through multiple ones. I always used a liquid foundation and then set that with this with a fluffy brush. And I kind of forgot about it over time, and I went back and forth, and I've had lots of different ones, different colors. I've tried all different types of colors. And for some reason, N5 seems to work with me. Now, I don't wear MAC liquid foundations because they do break me out, but the powders do not. Oh, and I do have a review on MSF Natural because I do love those, but I don't have one at the moment. So check that review out as well. It's another great product. This is what it looks like. It is a compact. You can tell I've used this one a lot. This is not my first one. This is like, I don't even know how many I've been through all of these. It lifts up, there's a sponge in the bottom. It's great to throw in your purse for touch-ups, and I actually have it on today. Again, I just used a fluffy brush, but again, the difference of, see, there's not as much on the brush from that, even if you swirl it around. It's just got a great, and you just kind of lightly buff it onto your oily areas, and it just controls oil amazing, and it's just so easy to throw into your purse. It's a great product. It's one of my favorites by MAC. I absolutely love it, and it has been one that I've repurchased tons and tons and tons of times. So, of this review, I would say my least favorite was the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Powder, and that's the one I'm doing the giveaway on. My favorite, I don't know. That would be really tough. It depends on what the look is that I'm going for. Studio Fix is definitely always been a high favorite of mine, so I guess I'll consider that one to be my favorite, which is interesting because I use loose powders more often, but they're both compact. So just a thought. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some information off of this. If you have any additional questions, definitely post them below. Again, sorry that I'm just kind of jumping on. Oh, that's why there's a piece of hair there from the brush. Found it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful, and let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.